Our world is constantly throwing these incredible moments at us, moments of pure wonder, intense drama, and just raw power. Most of the time, nobody sees them, but every now and then, a camera is in exactly the right place at the right time. Today, we're going to look at a collection of these amazing glimpses to see what they can tell us about the world we all share. We're going to see moments of just pure instinctual genius. Take a bear's hunt, for example. It's executed with a speed that you almost can't believe is real. And then we'll witness our own planet creating these surreal, totally alien-looking scenes, like a sky that looks like it was ripped straight from the surface of Mars. And get this, we'll even explore the crazy paradox of human ingenuity, where something as destructive as an explosion can actually be engineered to save a life. Now, these aren't just a bunch of random clips. They're like puzzle pieces. And when you put them together, they tell a pretty fascinating story. So, let's get into it. All right, so first up, let's dive into the animal kingdom. It's so easy for us to think we've got animals all figured out, to kind of put them in these neat little boxes. But sometimes all it takes is a single moment to show us a level of skill and intelligence that just completely shatters our assumptions. So on one hand, you've got the breathtaking precision of a bear hunting. It is a perfect blend of raw instinct and practiced skill that's been sharpened over generations. But then you see something totally different. An elephant that actually understands the concept of a trash bin. Now, that isn't just instinct, that's learned, adaptive behavior. It shows a kind of awareness of its environment that is honestly just remarkable. Intelligence is one thing, right? But what about an actual emotional connection? Check this out. For decades, a diver in Argentina has just immersed himself in the world of marine life, totally defying our usual fear of predators like sharks. He didn't just observe them, he built relationships. The result, as one source put it, is that these creatures have become his best friends. That one sentence just completely flips our whole perception of these animals on its head. Okay, here's a classic trivia question. Penguins can't fly, right? Well, maybe we've been asking the wrong question this whole time. They haven't failed at flying, they've just mastered a totally different environment. They aren't birds of the sky, they're absolute masters of underwater flight, perfectly designed for their world. And if you need any proof of just how masterful they are, get a load of this number. A penguin can dive to a depth of 500 meters. That is, over 1,600 feet, all on a single breath. Just think about that for a second. The pressure, the darkness, that depth. They are truly the elite athletes of the ocean. So the animal world shows us this incredible range of instinct, intelligence, and adaptation. And it really makes you wonder, right? How does our own species handle things? We've got this amazing capacity for complex thought, but how do we actually behave when we're faced with real risk, with danger, or with the needs of other people? This brings us to the human side of the story. And man, we are a study in contrasts. This next part explores the two sides of the human coin, our capacity for just unbelievable recklessness, but also for profound compassion and skill, often when the stakes are highest. Let's start with the recklessness. Okay, so here you've got people just casually standing on a dead whale that's washed up on a beach, posing for pictures. What they probably have no idea about is that the gases building up inside a decaying whale can cause it to explode with incredible force. They're literally having a fun photo op on a ticking time bomb. But then, just when you're shaking your head, you see the complete opposite of that recklessness. You see this moment of incredible empathy. When a cargo truck overturned in China, the immediate reaction from the people around wasn't, "What can I grab?" No, it was a rush to help the driver. This wasn't organized, nobody told them to do it. It was just a spontaneous, collective act of compassion that really shows you the best of what we can be. And what about when skill and focus are the only things standing between life and death? We see it in the violent, controlled chaos of an ejection seat test, a device literally designed to save a pilot's life in the worst possible moment. We see it in the intense concentration of a worker in a situation where one tiny slip could be the end. And we see it in the incredible teamwork of a medical crew, all working under insane pressure to rescue a passenger. These are moments of amazing human ingenuity and grace under pressure. Now, all of this drama, both with the animals and the people, is unfolding on a stage that isn't just sitting there. Our planet is an active participant in the story. It is a force of nature with the power to create moments of both breathtaking awe and absolute terror.
So, what you're seeing here is not a filter, it's not CGI, and it's definitely not a picture from Mars. This is Birmingham, England. Earlier this year, the sky turned this deep, surreal red because of a completely natural atmospheric event. It's a moment of really unsettling beauty and a good reminder that our own planet can create visuals more stunning than anything in science fiction.
But that all can turn into pure fear in a heartbeat. This was the scene in Turkey when a massive tornado touched down. The sheer destructive power on display is just humbling. It's a visceral gut punch reminder that while we may live on this planet, we are absolutely not in control of it. Okay, so we've looked at all these different threads, right? The surprising animal intelligence, the contradictions of humanity, and the raw power of our planet. So what's the big picture here? What does it all mean when you weave them all together? Well, the connection is this. Our world is just so much more complex and surprising than we usually give it credit for. Animals have skills that totally challenge our simple definitions of intelligence. Humanity is this constant paradox, capable of both senseless risk and selfless rescue. And the planet itself is a source of both calm beauty and terrifying power. And maybe the biggest takeaway is that the extraordinary isn't some rare event. It's the constant underlying rhythm of the world, and it's happening all around us all the time. And here's the thing that'll really get you thinking. Every single one of these moments was only captured because someone just happens to have a camera pointed at the right place at exactly the right second. It leaves you with a really powerful question. What other wonders, what other incredible dramas are unfolding all around us every single day, completely unseen?